Hey, how are you? Well, I just listened to the most wild Dan McDonald video. Uh, it's been it's been a good 5 years since I discovered and really embedded with Dan McDonald his message. After which time I ended up going vegan for a year, which transformed my life. I didn't even go raw, just vegan. It was incredible. I spent the entire journey. It's documented on my channel here. What I called from the dollar menu to fruits and vegetables, which is pretty much my deal. In the past 2 years, I stayed vegan for completely 100% for a year. And then after the first year, I went a couple of years, with fuzzy edges, which means that I would have eggs sometimes. I had a couple pieces of pizza. I got looser, I let myself drink coffee again, that kind of thing. Maybe had an occasional piece of fish or something. But the last 2 years, I just took it all off. I went through a lot of challenge in my life, and I found that I was having a lot of difficulty in my home environment to be able to do all the production, because one of the challenges I've found of eating healthy is food production. It's easy to go to the store and buy stuff. You can even go to the store and buy fruits and vegetables, produce, or go to the farmer's market rather than buy all the packaged foods. But once they're in the fridge, then what do you do? And most folks are just drowning in the production level of eating healthy. This seems to be the real difficult challenge for a lot of people. So I'd like to talk about that somewhat on subsequent videos that I'll be making. I think what's happening to me now is really just putting out there that I'm about to embark again. And I'm going to just put it, as I did before, I'm just going to put it all out there, except with this YouTube live capability. What I will do is I'll sit at my desk sometimes. I'll also put up some videos of me preparing various juicing and fruits and vegetables, but also talking production, streamlining the process, making it manageable to fit in a modern home. As a profession for many years, what I did is I restore old houses, like historic houses in the historic districts. I've done a lot of these in Washington, D.C. And within these homes, what's happening is we as modern people are wanting to live modern. So the old home is the classic kitchen with like a swinging door. I call it the "don't let it hit you on the butt" door. And I make jokes and cracks to people that make people a little uncomfortable sometimes when I'm meeting new clients, if they have one of those, and they say, "Oh, I see. This is so that the woman could be behind the door, masked from the man who's sitting here, with his newspaper and his stogie after dinner in his little tiny house. And there's this door between the dining room and the kitchen because that's where she's supposed to be and not him." Think of it. I mean, architecture designed with that type of thing in mind, in fact. And so as part of our modern era, we tear all that out. Nobody wants any of that. Nobody wants all the barrier. Men and women in our generation, frequently the cook can be the man or the woman. The food preparation can be shared beautifully. And all that has washed away in our generation, and it's wonderful. It is reflected in the architecture. And as a result, you get this stuff clearing away. And I think what that taught me is that when you blend the modern with the classic, you make something fit in there into something something fresh and vibrant and vital and new, with something that has a staid, classic, comforting power. It's a very profound combination. And I feel like in reflection of my journey with the food, that's the approach that I took. That's the lens through which I understood what I did as well, because you just can't combat decades of putting crap in your body with eating a bunch of salads. You have to really like do something that compensates, and to do that, it has to be radical. It's kind of like I went to the Woodstock Fruit Festival 4 years ago, to mark my 1 year vegan. It was a beautiful experience, and to eat raw and be with all those people connecting on health at this very vibrant level for a week. Took my my 4.5-year-old at the time, and it was really awesome. I think I lost my train of thought there, but the integration of living foods with the modern SAD diet, the standard American diet, the meats, the cheeses, the eggs, all the gunkiness, the sauces, the squirts on top of the sushi of mayo. God help us all eating like that. And I do it too. That's the thing, that's the thing I really want to reveal here, is I want to do it too. I want to reveal my own struggle, because this is the part I feel like nobody talks about. You get people up here and like, I'm all healthy and happy, and it's true. But these early steps, dragging one's ass out of the gutter, is what I'd like to try to help with. A set of steps, a set of tricks and tips that I've learned that are pretty reliable. I'm in it now. I've been 2 years eating normal, and I just feel like crap. And I'm 51 years old now. So I was 45 when I experienced some vitality through these behaviors of health and diet. It was just so much damn work that even though I felt better than I had in 20 years, I couldn't keep it up. Now I'm changing my physical environment in a manner to support these behaviors, because they are now the most paramount thing I need. I need this stability from my body to support this crazy life and this crazy time. And so I'll be exploring this on walks, a lot of outdoor walks on YouTube Live, having some chats. We'll do some woods chats. We'll walk along the Chesapeake Bay. We'll walk along some rivers. We'll take a look at some historic property, and just talk about some of these principles that I understand, that I learned through the physical world. I learned a lot through the physical world growing up in a sort of farm-like environment that have helped me a lot, but I want to share about those things. So this is just for me. This is my video for me. I cry a lot, by the way. This is my video for me to say thank you to Dan McDonald, who once again inspired me. Today I saw a video by him about Thanksgiving. I'll put a link here, and I was so pumped to see Dan. He was so refined in his delivery, so efficient, so balanced. I was impressed. Combination of the physicality and the spirituality, the practicality and the fun. Dan's got a talent, and I want to riff off of the stuff he's doing and be able to vibrantly participate in my health in front of everybody. So here we go. Peace out.